Yeah. Excellent connection. I reload it. One at 11 and one at 1. Okay. Turn that back. Oh no, I need it to make sure it's working. It is. I just.
Hey, check, hey.
Well, it's all coming out of here. But it's hearing the music. It's gotta come back. I bet I would love to put it back to the way we had it. Yeah? Alright, how about that? But dude, it has to be, because if this is coming, everything that you're getting is coming from right here, the phones, and if anything comes through it, then it all.
I have my music paused and I still hear music. There it goes. It's just like
it's a lag,
50 seconds
it's a lag.
late. You got it.
Because you've got to have it. This is just everything coming out of here is coming into here. The whole mix.
I just didn't hear it.
Yeah, and the lag. Boom.
Hello. Wonderful. Hello all. My name is Natalie Wadwa. And I'm this year's Mayor of Executive Council, and I'm so honored to be opening DSST Byers' first in-person graduation. I don't know about any of you guys, but I genuinely thought this was going to be a Zoom call, so I'm really happy to be standing here physically right now. But I want to recognize that pain, that uncertainty, after the unpredictability of literally founding a school for 7 years for some of us here. Our class has had such an unprecedented denial of the things we've looked forward to for most of our adolescent lives. I'm not going to stand here and pretend that the roses always outweighed the thorns, because a lot of the times they didn't. But there's a funny thing about our class, and I think it stems in being second. We're good at picking up the pieces when things fall apart. We adjust rapidly. There is an inherent but quiet leadership in being second, and we carry that burden, and we've carried it with grace. We're not just graduating despite COVID. We're graduating despite freshman year dress codes, getting outdoor lunches, hard classes, fog machines, parking lot wars, college applications, AP tests, sunrises, sunsets. Let's not forget what we did to get here. Let's not forget all of the work we've put in, because we've put in a lot. This past year, these past 4 years, past 7 years have been tough. And we wouldn't be where we are without our incredible teachers, administrators, families, and guardians. But most importantly, we wouldn't be here without each other. And speaking of people to rely on, Kate Osborne. And because of this constant and unparalleled support of each other, it is still really sad that we cannot be together today. Nat, Andreas, and I are only looking out at about half of our incredible class of 2021. I know it's obvious, but we really look like Thanos just snapped his fingers on us. I miss the days of us all squeezing in together at Calvary Temple for summer school before 6th grade, then bunching up on the middle school commons carpet, and finally sprawling out in our cafeteria under the skylight. It's definitely one of those things we couldn't quite value at the time, but now look back on with some semblance of fondness, hopefully. Like Matt mentioned, most of us have been together for 7 years, and it just isn't the same finishing without everyone. That being said, we are the resilient class Matt shows us to be. I am so happy to see you all here today and to see your wonderful families with you. We have been through a lot at Byers, but I hope that we have all come out stronger for it. As you listen to the potentially long-lasting ceremony today, please remember to store this moment away in your memories. Like we said during closing circle, this is a very special community that we will never quite get back. I am excited to see you all walk across the stage, and I can't wait to hold that very fancy piece of paper in my hand at the end of it all. We officially made it, and I hope you take a second to be truly proud of yourself. And now for the wonderful Andreas.
One of my first distinct memories of Byers was during the first week of school in 6th grade, a very intimidating time. I had the pleasure of briefly meeting Miss Curry while asking where Miss Lacey's social studies class was, which, embarrassing, I was standing directly in front of. Since 6th grade, and especially this year, I've been happy to have Miss Katuri as a strong and talented role model and leader for me. In branding committee, which we ran together, Ms. Curry always had the passion, enthusiasm, charisma, and a bright smile during online school that drove me through many long weeks. It is my honor to welcome the school director to the stage, Ms. Curry.
All right, I am Ellen Curry, I'm your school director. Thanks to Kate, Natalie, and Andreas for those remarks and also for an incredible year of student leadership through a pandemic. So let's give them a round of applause. I am notoriously emotional, and so I'm going to do my best through this speech. But I cannot emphasize enough how much I love and feel connected, here we go, to this class. You are all completely different people than you were 7 years ago. And so am I. We grew up alongside each other. I'm going to take us on a little walk down memory lane, and I will try not to cry through the entire thing. June 2014, I had gotten a new outfit, and I put it on for my first day of work at DSST Byers. I drove up to Calvary Temple at Alameda and University, and the first thing I was assigned to do was home visits. I was terrified. I had done door knocking before to recruit students to a new school, but never had I stepped foot into the homes of families to do a detailed review of the intricacies of a school, as well as get them
To sign a core value commitment, which would be the foundation of our relationships for the next 7 years. Cold sweats. And then they started. The Berries, the Fatuis, the Rascones, the Solomons were my first home visits in 2014. And now they're here 7 years later. They're graduating. I'm so incredibly proud of those students, and I'm so incredibly grateful for those in every single family here for all of the support that you've provided over the last 7 years. We would absolutely not be here without you. A few short weeks after those home visits, we started our summer academy, where we learned to walk silently and quickly through hallways. We learned to wear uniforms. We learned how to pronounce people's names and navigate the DSST normalized classrooms. We slanted until our backs were sore. August came around, and we got to come here to this beautiful brand new building for our first days of school together. What a year that was. You and I both experienced some of the best teachers that Denver had to offer. Ms. Etheridge, Mr. Morin, Ms. Thulin, Ms. Wheeler, Mr. Zeiker, Ms. Waddles, Mr. Lang, Ms. Lacey, Mr. Greif. So many of those folks are still here today to watch you graduate. We also had a ton of fun. I don't know if y'all remember the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. That was a real figment of our first year together. We had our first multicultural night, so much more. And then a short 3 years later for you all, and 1 child later for me, you joined us for our second year of Byers High School. And you made that high school so much better. Since then, we've adjusted our dress code, we've had pep rallies, we've built a phenomenal athletic program. We have done so much together, including surviving a global pandemic. You created this high school. You created this experience, and I want you to let it soak in, because this is it. You all are graduating today. I love that Natalie opened talking about what it means to be second, because I am going to talk to you about a little concept in leadership around creating a movement. And maybe some of you have heard of this before, but it's a concept called the first follower. I'm going to do a little bit of an illustrative example to kind of help you understand what I mean. So there's a video out there. Everyone's out on a big concert green just like this. The vibe's actually kind of similar. There's music, but people are pretty chill. And then all of a sudden, one person stands up and they start dancing. And they're not like chill dancing, they're like they're really going for it. They're going crazy, they're having the best time. And people are kind of like, all right, like, that's cool. And then somebody else stands up. And that person is embraced by that other person. And then suddenly, in seconds,
many more people stand up and start dancing, and soon it is an absolute mob on that green, and everyone is dancing and joyful and having fun together. That first follower took that crazy nut dancing by themselves and created them into being a leader. You all are the first followers of DSST Byers. Everyone gives a lot of credit to a founding class, and I'm not saying there isn't credit due. But those who follow are equally, if not more, important. You transformed our school from a seed, from an idea, into a place that people are proud to call their high school. We absolutely could not have done that without you, and you are leaving a legacy behind. You gave us momentum. Thank you. How'd you do that? You made a ton of choices. You put yourselves out there. You built clubs. You created affinity groups. You started movements to change the world from this seat at Byers High School. I know that many of us count you as our favorite class, and we are low-key, or not so low-key, devastated that you're moving on. We're also immensely proud of you, and we cannot wait to see the many ways that you will make the world a better place, just like you have made Byers a better place. As you move forward, I want to challenge you to continue to own and shape your realities just like you owned and shaped this school. I want you to choose to be positive, choose to be courageous, choose to take on challenges and make change, and choose to love yourselves, because each and every one of you are wonderful, you are enough, and you are going to do great things. I am overjoyed to celebrate with you all today your graduation. Congratulations. I'm going to be honest, we didn't rehearse this, and I'm not totally sure how we get you all lined up. All right. I also didn't print off the most recent script. But what I'm supposed to now tell you is to stand. And Miss Allie Serena, our Director of College Success, is going to join us at the podium.
Just the kid. Just the graduates. They didn't say that. That's true, yeah.
Please go line up with Miss Couture. See her active waving over there? Follow those waves.
Thank you.
It's all rocking inside. Everyone's singing.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Hello, DSST Byers community. My name is Allie Serena, and I am the Director of College Success here at Byers. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am honored to have the opportunity to present to you the class of 2021. This year was unique and challenging, and a great year to get to know this incredible group of students. Even through screens, and never knowing what any of your chins look like, I have found this class to be gritty, outspoken, creative, and hilarious. I am grateful to have had the opportunity to join you on the journey to discovering your own visions for post-secondary success, and watching you now take the first step towards living those dreams with your high school diplomas in hand. I'm joined on stage today by Mr. Scott Franzbau, our Associate School Director of Culture, our School Director, Ms. Ellen Curry, and our Board Member, Gina Rodriguez. Okay, this is our moment. I will now be presenting the class of 2021. All right, first up, Sina Abraha. Shaheen Akbanar.
Emmanuel Alonso. Ashleandra Archuleta. Forrest Athern. Tana Bauman. Roman Bendawi. Jack Berry. Val Boutwell. William Rossmer. Julian Burke. Haroon Booney. Idris Booney. Musa Booney. Ashira Campbell. Kendall Cerami. Luke Chambers. Henry Coate. Zahid Conte. Logan Duranabong. Hector Diaz. Hajar Fakari. Andreas Faust. Mathis Fatui. Rebecca Gambor. Carla Cassidy Gonzalez Franco. Senite Hailu. Hope Harris. Ben Harrison. Miles Hidalgo. Tommy King. Brandon Lee.
your picture?
Nicholas Miller. Otis Moore. Andres Moreno Hasso. Calvin Ness. David Nichols. Wesley Noonan. Elizabeth Canella. Edwin Prieto Morales. Bjorn Robinson. Norette Ruiz. Abdurrahman Salam. Abimael Santos. Mia Schwinghammer. Sarah Sabat. Michael Sinna. Jackson Tate. Nathaniel Tesfalden. Abigail Tomchik. Riley Vansel. Lauren Watts McCabe. Naya Woods. Yolanda Zelaya Fernandez.
As soon as she walks down and
All right. Please join me in congratulating the DSSC Myers graduating class of 2021. At this time, please rejoin your families. Good job. Okay. I'd like to welcome Mr. Mike Lang to the stage for a special musical performance dedicated to the class of 2021.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us sad outweigh the bad. Thought that we get to see forever, but forever's far away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been and what we've been through. And I know, how do I say goodbye to those good times and bad? It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories, keep my sunshine to the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Thank you, Mr. Lang, for that incredible performance. We are lucky to have a professional musician on our staff, and it is rare that he will do a solo like that, so let's give him one more round of applause. All right, I am very pleased to welcome Gina Rodriguez to the stage. She is not only a member of our DSST board, but also has a very special connection to one of our graduates that I'm sure she will talk about. And she is here to do the most official part of this ceremony, which is the actual conferring of the diplomas. So, very excited to welcome Gina. Come on up.
Wow. Just looking out on this crowd is incredible. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge all of the guardians, the parents, the families, the people that have loved these young people into success. We thank you for your contributions, for your hard work, and for all of the support that you've provided to these young adults as they enter into the next chapter of their lives. So it is my honor and privilege here today to acknowledge the class of 2021. If the graduates would please stand. As the Vice Chairwoman of the Board of DSST, I hereby certify that each of these students has completed all of the requirements for graduating from DSST Byers, and I now certify that you are graduates. Please move your tassel to the other side. And on the count of 3, we'll toss our caps into the air. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, you are now officially high school graduates. All right, y'all, it is official. You have graduated. I gotta come. All right, y'all, that's official. You have graduated. Congratulations. We can't wait to see how you move forward to positively impact our world. As we close out, I do